Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. We're going into day 15 in our blind playthrough of Blueprints. Alright, so I think from what hey, dining room. Interesting, I've never had this here. This is a very different selection to what I've had most mornings. That's really interesting. I'm going to go dining room. Yeah, I think we had a lot of interesting things happen in the last episode, and also, got some kind of confirmation of some drafting strategies. So it's making me think I want to be a little, change up some of my strategies and how I've been doing things. So I want to sort of take some of that advice as much as I can. I can't say I'm going to stick to it perfectly, but yeah, let's try and build up our items in the lower ranks as much as possible. I mean, in general, that's sort of been a big part of my interest anyway. But let's do closet in this corner. Why not? But I've often been tempted to just sort of keep going north, and north and north and north and north as much as possible. But that said, I was also doing that for very good reason, because of the step issue. And I literally, in the last episode, had such a huge issue with the steps. So yeah, let's see. Let's just see how this works out. I'm not promising anything. I'm still gonna kind of go with my gut, but yeah. So it would be a shame to have two dead ends right here, though, wouldn't it? So we can redraw from here. Oh, that's because I have dye. No, I don't want to waste that. Look, I'm gonna do spare room. I don't know if it's the best option, but at least it sort of feels like it's opening things up a bit. Can't see any items. Okay, so den is probably a good one for here, and we'll get a gem. Den is good. Let's do den. Let's do den. No trunk. A gem is very nice. Yeah, so we're already starting to get higher. Let's go across and see what happens. Nook. My Nook wouldn't let us go north though, but it would give us a couple of keys. But then again, we have a key. So let's do drawing room. We're using a gem. We're not wasting a gem. I'm doing this out of hope that I'll figure something out about this save. More than I've already figured out, at least. So this one, we can totally dead end this. So that's a great spot for the storeroom. Why not? I mean, the boudoir might also be good because, again, I know that there's at least going to be an item in the safe for us. I've only opened it once. We must pay homage to Swimbird. Great. So that's something, but it's only one gem. One gem is not amazing. So this is where I might change up my strategy. Rather than going across there, let's go back to the entrance hall and try some more of the lower ranks while we've still got a bit of play in the steps. Just to build up our options a bit. So let's open both of these doors while we're here. Why not? So pantry, utility closet, not my favorite for immediately out of the entrance hall. Passageway, don't have the gems for it anyway. So we could redraw, but let's do pantry. We'll get some money at least. And I'm gonna do, before I even step in there, I'm gonna do this one as well. So hallway might be the best. Yeah, I think let's open up access to that far room, to that corner. And rather than step in there, let's go through here, pick up our money. Because of the trauma of what happened to me in the last day, I'm trying to be a lot more conscious. I'm trying to be a bit more strategic with steps. Okay. Mainly, I think we want to go across and north, like east and north here. We can access the hallway south anyway, so that's not such a big deal. Chapel will go north, but it won't go east. Corridor will go east, but it won't go north. Security will do both. But we'll use a gem. And I've only got one gem. I'm thinking chapel, actually, because maybe our hallway entrance will give us a way south. Yeah, let's try that. All right, you've taken money. Are you going to give me? Are you going to give me money? No. All right. Okay, so that's already open. Let's go down here and try this. Items, I think, is sort of the main thing. Gems, especially good. I mean, this could be good. This could, we don't know what this is going to give us, but if we get this, we'll have 4 keys, which is pretty good. Yeah, let's do Nook. I really need more gems, but it's nice to be set up with keys. That's it, right? There's nothing I'm missing. All right. So here, we've got a couple of ways of going north here. We don't have to be super precious with this one. I mean, Parlor will definitely get us gems, so that could be good. Commissary could also be good because we could buy gems. Or other things. But it will use a gem. Use a gem to potentially gain a gem. 2 gems, definitely. Not sure what I'll get in this. Could have a trunk, could have other items, could have nothing. None of them go north anyway. Let's do commissary. I'm hoping that being able to buy things might be really... might turn out to be great. Okay, metal detector, sledgehammer. Yeah, at the very least, I guess I could buy back the gem I just used. So, but we've got the option to come back here and buy more gems, which might be useful. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So now we've definitely got to go back through chapel, and I'll lose this coin. But oh well. Oh well. Yeah, take it, you greedy bastards. And so let's see what we get from here. Oh, maid's chamber, claim ticket. To get the permanent upgrade would be really nice. I don't have a terminal yet, but anyway, it would dead end us here. Maid's chamber will at least let us go around the corner. We will be less likely to find items, but maybe we should. Maybe this is a redraw. I don't know. Seems like a real problem to be less likely to find items. But, let's just see how we go. Let's maid's chamber this. Let's maid's chamber this. Nice, yeah, we've seen that. So they vacate, like they must vacate on the day that I arrive. That's interesting. Yeah. We've looked at all of this before, so that's cool. Anything? It's an interesting sound when I stand here. I guess it's meant to be this light. I guess it's meant to sort of be like a cheap, buzzy light. Alright. Oh, okay, library. So we could order another book. but we won't be able to go forward. None of these options allow us to go forward. So we would be totally reliant on the other sides. Maybe this is worth a redraw. Yeah, because we can't even use the library to, you know, to get like its drafting value, to get less common plans. I might redraw. I don't want to cut off the entire east side if I can help it. Okay, we could do either of these. Boudoir. Boudoir will have the safe in it, and I think I will get a gem from that. Courtyard may give us the shovel, may not. I'm going to do boudoir. Okay, so do we have anything just sitting around anyway? No, but let's open this up. This is actually a good opportunity for me to remember if this was 1225 or 2512. It was 1225. Okay, it's just interesting for me to note the way that the date is handled. All right, so we've got our. We've already read this one, but I just want to look at it again. Hey, it's just a thrill to get my one single red letter. Hey, Pixel. Hey, he's my fluffy little guy in the background doing big mouths. He's saying congratulations on getting a gem. Yeah. It's not giving it. Maybe even though security would let us go forward, it'll use one of my gems, whereas this will give me gems. I'm actually gonna go parlor. Just vibing this option. No magnifying glass. That's all right. So the black box is not empty. Don't know. This is the black box. Lie. This is the black box. Lie. So this is true, and the black box is got the gems in it. Brilliant. Thank you. All right, we're nice and gemmed up. That feels a bit better. We're really snaking our way upwards. All right. As weird as it is, I don't know what else to do in the laboratory. Like, the experimental features are nice, but I don't know if they're as huge a draw card for me as other things. I'm very keen, obviously, to do the machine in there, but I know that we need the boiler room to make that useful, I think. The passageway. It's not the best use of the passageway, really, so I don't think it's worth the gems. So let's bedroom. We are really snaking up. Aha! Well, let's just use a key because we're pretty keyed up. Hey! Okay, so we gained a key. We gained a key. Let's keep going up, but yeah, at some point I could choose to go over to the other side again, I suppose. All right, dead end, not a dead end. Sorry. I guess it's this. Nothing I can see. Okay, let's see what we get. What do the stars have in store for us today? Ooh. Clever's the key. It's my first time. That was 8 stars. They just seem to go up and up. Is it just they just keep going up? That's kind of interesting. All right. So we're heading into the center. Oh, this is a weird... Maybe... Maybe this is where the passageway is actually best placed, because it could connect us across, and that might save us walking all the way around. Yeah. Alright, in that case, let's try and go down. Let's see what happened. What happened? Oh, I would love attics so much. Oh, I was gemmed up. I was gemmed up and I've used them. I used them getting this attic, in fact. Oh man, I would totally get that. Even as a dead end, I would totally get that. Okay, but it's not going to happen, so... corridor will at least take us across, but we won't connect to anything. So let's dark room. Let's dark room. Alright. So we're hoping we might be able to connect with the den here, I guess. But I have no idea what's gonna happen. I guess let's just pick the one in the middle and see what we get. Okay, well that's good. That connects us there, so potentially we can save some steps if we need to go between east and west, and we can order a new book, and this one is definitely going to be The Sightseer's Guide to Reddington by Andrew Dahl, for sure. Thank you. That is absolutely the next one on my list. Okay, I don't think there's any other items in here. So, what can we do? We've got a few ways to go. We can go back to passageway. Maybe now let's try going up from drawing room. Yeah, we're kind of doing a little bit of a back and forth thing this time. It's an interesting, a different kind of... a second boudoir. Yeah, that's right, because I got the permanent upgrade for a second boudoir from the Chamber of Mirrors, or Hall of Mirrors, last time. So that's cool. Well, I guess that could get us a second red letter, the exact same one. Yeah, but none of these will go north, which sort of, yeah, is a problem. They're effectively all dead ends. So let's redraw. It could be worthwhile. It actually could be worthwhile. Let's put the garage here, and actually let's try and get our utility room, because then, even if nothing else, on this run we could access the west path. Let's see. And... yeah. This note of Miss Babbage admonishing Christoph, who is the driver, I believe. Yeah, and Christoph is doing sneaky deliveries. So this, I think, will turn on when we turn it on at the utility box. And I still don't know what this is. I feel like we have to put something in there. Oh boy, we have a lot of keys. I would swap some of my keys for gems. Absolutely at this stage. We don't have the car keys. Alright. So, but if we get let's head back to the passageway. And if we get an opportunity to get the utility room, we do it. We do it. Because if we can get the west path, that's amazing. I've been wanting to get there for ages and ages and ages. Let's do it. Dark room and up to the passageway. Oh, it's not a problem. Not a problem. Ha. Well, what did I just say? We have to take this option. We might not get very far. We might also pick up something extra in the dark room, so that's pretty cool. Okay. Brilliant. We should be able to access the west path now. I might just open this as well. Oh no, actually maybe I shouldn't, because I don't have any gems. Maybe we should leave that one. Just do a double check for any items. A key. It's a big key day. Maybe it's a big... No, okay. I was just thinking maybe it's a big key day because I got the key thing, the key stars in the constellation. Constellation is the word. Because I got the key constellation in the observatory. But we kind of got a lot of keys before then anyway. Oh, this is so exciting. How does this work? Oh, maybe it's this. It's this. Yes, the light is green now. Okay, so I thought this might be a separate thing, but no, this is the thing. So that's kind of two. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Can I go up this? Can I get on the roof? Can I get on the roof? Wow. Wow. Interesting. How bizarre to see the side when I haven't drafted these things yet, you know? In what state do these things exist? Huh. So that must... Listen to this beautiful oboe music. That is so lovely. Gosh, that is beautiful. That is really nice. Alright, well that's another big gate that we don't know how to open. But I suppose in theory it's where the car would enter the mansion, so I get that. Maybe we won't open it. Maybe it's just, you know, part of the narrative of this mansion. Oh. Huh. What's in there? This is the most relaxing place that I've seen in the sauna yet. I was in the mansion yet, but I was also going to say in addition to the sauna. Wow. And I assume... Oh, come on. We could have reached around and done that before. That's the best thing ever. Permanently unlocked. Yes. Alright. If nothing else, this day, this is a phenomenal move. Oh, we're above the waterfall now. Huh. Interesting. Can sort of see further down from here. So the land comes all the way down here. What is this down here? That kind of looks like a structure, doesn't it? Like a big round pathway. I wonder, and there's that little thing that we saw, you know, since day one. The very first time we came out into the grounds, I saw this. I wonder if we can go all the way down here and walk along, because this kind of looks like a path. Wow, 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 I finally opened the west path. Yeah, man. This music does, like, this is as cool as I feel right now having done this. I feel suave. Hey, Pixie. Hey. Oh, it opens. It opens. What? Tool shed. 2 special items. Hovel. New special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. Interesting. Trading post items for trade? Oh, that is incredible. I don't know, they're all going to be amazing. Hovel. Like, alright, so in terms of like what I can see here, any of these is going to be amazing. Like, they're all going to be interesting. In terms of narrative, like lore or something, this is a shop. This is a room. Oh man, I'm gonna go with hovel. I'm gonna go with hovel. What's your deal, hovel? What? Ooh, traps. Okay, this is exactly what I was hoping. Oh, Mr. Evane, this is Denny. Denny's hovel. Dear Mr. Evane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. This is exactly what I was wondering. I was thinking, is Danny Ravane the previous groundskeeper? The one that our new groundskeeper replaced? This is what I was thinking. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March. And I'm looking back at my... Oh, sorry, hit the microphone stand. I'm looking back, yeah. The new gardener seems to have started his journal on the 10th of April. So that makes a lot of sense there. Ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage. Ha. Very interesting. Let me take a photo of this just so I can remember these details more easily. So, pretty simple living for the old groundskeeper. And I suppose the new groundskeeper would have come here as well, right? Aha. Yes, the second of the blue lights, of the blue flames. I don't know what this means, but it's good. I know it's good. I don't know what it is, but it's good. Incredible. So that'll be permanently on now, and we have permanent access to out here. Incredible. So that's really interesting because, I mean, oh my god. He's sleeping on hay? Like a tiny amount of hay, even. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, we've learned a little bit more about Denny. I guess the main thing is we've managed to turn that on, which probably wouldn't have been in the other rooms, I'm guessing. So that's fabulous, because I figured there must be one, like we must get one of these with access to the West Path. But doesn't seem to be anywhere else to go. Let's have a little skulk around here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything in particular out there. The power lines keep going in that direction though. But I don't know if that means there's other things that we could get to out there. I want to go in there. Or I don't know if it means just like that's where the town is, you know, and ultimately these things come from the town, maybe. Oh, West Path. Everything today has been super incredibly worthwhile. We've got a permanent access. Oh. Ah. The mysteries of the grounds. Yeah, I've got to say, I reckon there's a path down there. There. I reckon that's a path. I don't know. I don't know what to think, but that's what I reckon. That's what I'm thinking is going on here. Okay, so this is also interesting because this, at least for today, we have access to, we can go back in here or we can go back through the entrance hall. I don't have any money, so there's nothing, we can't really do anything here. Outer room. A squalid dwelling on the edge of the estate belonging to one of the groundskeepers. Oh, it doesn't say belonging to both groundskeepers, which is interesting. If you if you can hear excited feet behind me, our little kitty Pixel is running, chasing a laser pointer. Okay, so I think we go back to the garage. Can't even make a wish at the fountain. I've got no money at all. And then I think we've just got we've really just got this. We've just got this one more opportunity to go north, but that's okay. I'm already totally satisfied with this day. A short day, if we get this permanent edition, is 100% fine with me. Wow, this is the first time to be able to come up real close to the side of the house, though. Can't look in the windows. Huh. Two big lovely trees. Wow. Look at that. Incredible. That looks like a little grate there. Big fan. Love that. Love that for us. Haven't missed anything in here, have I? Oh, I'm so happy to finally have this mystery sorted as well. Okay, so all we can do is go back to the passageway. So through to the den, library, dark room. Okay, got it. Library, dark room. Man, what am I going to do with all these keys? The last couple of days I've ended up with lots of one thing. I needed keys in the last game and now I've got so many keys. I probably need gems in this one and I don't have any gems. Well, there we go. So that room, the hovel has changed to the gem requirement. Oh, maybe I don't need as many gems now. It's turned it into steps though. That's a bit terrifying, to be honest. That's a bit terrifying. I mean, this would also give us steps at the same time as taking steps. But only this will allow us to draft something else, so let's, yeah, that's alright. I've got that one. Any things? Any things? Probably not a huge amount of reason to try an experimental feature, right? We do have terminal access, so if the next thing I get is the check, like the coat check, I think I'm going to take it and just do the permanent upgrade. For each, I think this is the only one that's probably likely. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Permanently? Permanently? 3 aquariums? Why would I want 3 aquariums? I don't yet understand the mystery of the aquarium, so I don't know why. Permanently add 1 gold tier. I'm so curious about that. Okay. Start. Great. Nice. And now, yeah, now we've got these ones from the previous experiment we did. Cool. Alright, I think that's all there is to do because I can't start this without the boiler room. That's a note from our Kimberly. Okay. Alright, well, this might be it. Let's see what we get. Locked, no problem. Locked is fine with me. Oh! What did I just say? If we get the chance to do the coat check, I'll take it. Because at least we'd be able to permanently upgrade a room. That wouldn't take us anywhere anyway. Neither would that. So it doesn't make any sense to do anything except this. That's actually an amazing way to finish this day because pretty much I basically asked Fate to deliver me the utility room after the garage, and it delivered. And I asked Fate once more during this day to deliver me the coat check after we got the terminal access, and it delivered. Upgrade disc. Thank you. And now I can use this again for something else in future. Oh, this is the one. This one still plagues me. I can't tell you how many times, how much time I have spent trying to figure this one out, and I haven't. I have come up with so many synonyms for like coast, cliff, beach, sea, etc. And this as well, I can't think of anything apart from tag 10, and then even trying to think like more conceptually, like where, but then I can't match it with anything here. View, holiday, trip, but I can't find a match. The one thing I know is that probably the letter of difference between them is A. I know that it's going to be 2 similar words, and I'm fairly sure that A is the letter of difference, and that the picture of the coast or whatever it is will have the extra A in it. And even knowing this, I cannot figure it out. It's probably one of those things like I'm never going to figure it out, and at some point I'm going to learn what it is, and it's going to my face is going to melt off basically. Anyway, I'm grabbing my notepad and thinking about that one every now and again, and to no avail. Let's see what we get. Here. Boudoir. I've already upgraded I've already permanently upgraded my capacity to have more than one boudoir recently. So now it's actually probably really interesting to be able to upgrade it, since it will be something that's more common. 1 gem, 2 dice, 3 apples. Dice, it's definitely between these two for me. As good as gems are kind of everywhere. To have 2 dice is very, very excellent. I think I wouldn't have even considered the 3 apples except for the day that I had recently where I really had a step problem. And now it's making me rethink the importance of steps. Nevertheless, I think I'm going to do the 2 die because redrafting is a really, really useful ability. All right. Yeah. Got it. Well, I think that's it for our day. Yep. We can't even get in the middle here. There's nothing I sort of haven't opened as far as I know. That's that. I don't have any money, so I can't even take anything, make a wish at the fountain. So, yeah. All right. That's that for today. Might as well just walk go for a little walk with my 7 keys, my useless 7 keys. We've ordered a book from the library, which is wonderful. We're going to walk all the way out. Wouldn't it be amazing if I could just figure this out today? I feel like I'm so close. I feel like I'm so close. But since this is the highlight of today, let's walk ourselves out here to finish our episode off, to finish our day off. So thank you so much for watching. Look at where we get now. Like, this is incredible, a permanent upgrade, and we've lit 2 of the 4 blue flames. I have no idea what they do. I have no idea. I don't even have any idea of where the other 2, gas pipes are going to be. But either way, I know it's a big achievement. In some way, it's a big achievement. That's how things are in this game. I don't know why we're doing it, but I know it's good. So time to call it a day. Thank you so much for coming along, and I will see you in the next episode. Let's call it and just take one last little look at the house that we've got today. Ordinary. Thanks very much. Bye-bye. See you next episode.